it's Bishop Mark. Today is Luke chapter 20, verses 20 to 26. Now we see that Jesus is openly in the temple area, preaching and teaching for everyone to see. And the chief priests, elders, and scribes are against him and want to get him arrested. So they've asked their questions, but they've failed. Mostly they failed because the people are so with Jesus that they can't arrest him publicly. So they think of another plan. How can they both get Jesus in trouble with the law and in trouble with the people that are supporting him? That's today's reading. Here we go. They watched him closely and sent agents pretending to be righteous, who were to trap him in speech in order to hand him over to the authority and power of the governor. So now they were asking him directly, but now they're whispering to somebody else, go ask him this. And their questions they're asking are ones they want to trick him so that they can have him arrested and handed over to the governor. But they're not doing it themselves anymore. They're sending people pretending to be, Jesus, this is bothering me. But really, all they're doing is asking the questions of the chief priests, elders, and scribes. So what's the question? Here we go. They pose this question to him. Teacher, we know that what you say and teach is correct, and you show no partiality, but teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. That's like buttering Jesus up to pretend that the person is not sinister, that the person is not out to get him. So it could be read like this. Teacher, we know that you say and teach is correct. And you show no partiality whatsoever, Jesus. So we know that you teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. So here's the question. They could that's really what's going on, that kind of tone, but it's all pretend. It's really the people, the elders and the scribes, and they're trying to trick them up. So here's the question. Is it lawful for us to pay the tribute to Caesar or not? Is it lawful for us to pay the tribute to Caesar or not? Every Jewish citizen over the age, I think, of 12 up to something in the 60s have to pay a tribute to Caesar every year. Now, the tribute is not a big offering. It's a small offering. But it's the principle of it. The Jews have trouble because they shall have no gods but God alone in the Ten Commandments. Caesar proclaims to be a god. So isn't it just, no matter how small this tribute, this gift of money, isn't it wrong to give to Caesar? So you see where it comes in. What if Jesus said, yes, you can pay the tax? Well, that's designed to get all the Jews around Jesus upset with him. Right now they love him so much that he can't be arrested in front of them. But if he says, yeah, we pay to Caesar, that would get all the faithful Jewish people angry at him. So that's a tactic of the scribes and Pharisees in sending this man. But what if he should say no? Well, now he has publicly said something against Caesar, and they can use that to go to the civil law government, the Romans, and say, this man said in all these witnesses that he will not pay the tax. Do you see how it's an impossible question for Jesus to answer in their minds? And it's designed to either get him arrested or to get him in trouble with the Jews, one or the other. See how desperate they are. They send this man under this pretending to be a good person to ask this question that is impossible for Jesus to answer yes or no. So how does Jesus answer? Recognizing their craftiness, See how they were crafty, they were sly, they were tricky. He said to them, show me a denarius. A denarius is a small coin, or it's a coin of that day. It belonged to the Romans. Show me, and that's about the extent of the tribute, was a denarius. I don't know exactly how big it was, but it was small. So show me the coin that you pay the tribute with, is what Jesus is saying, the denarius. Whose image and name does it bear? So you've seen a coin, United States. Our coins have United States of America written on them, or wherever you're from. The euro has an official thing for the government on it. And so coins usually do, right? So he says, show me the coin. Whose image is on it? They replied, Caesar's. So he said to them, then repay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. So Caesar's picture is right on that coin. And he's pretty much saying, that's Caesar's coin. If I'm giving it back to Caesar, well, that's his coin. You know, the church and the faith in God are not against paying taxes. They're not, I mean, if the taxes are going to be for the common good, fix the roads and make people healthy and lead the government and keep peace, well, we pay taxes. It's not something against God. And Jesus is saying there are some things that the government does. You can see his picture right there. It's his coin. You pay it for that. But the things of God, you give those to God. God comes first. But we are not against in the Catholic Church, or Jesus was never against paying the tax that is due for good things. Okay, it ends this way. Then repay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, to God what belongs to God. They were unable to trap him by something he might say before the people, and so amazed were they at his reply that they fell silent. Okay, he thwarted them again. They're trying hard to get him arrested, and each time they try, it's not working. Okay, peace to you.